Hello? I'm a stupid dog. Do you hear that cauldron? I mean, I always thought the best takes would come in the laundry room because we always did lots of takes in the laundry room. This is that they banish you to a subset of the laundry room. It's a steamy cauldron room. Sometimes manor houses have armories. They have ginormous freaking what do you call them? Places where they keep all their casks of 100-year-old scotch, 300, 500-year-old scotch, 100, 600, 800-year-old mead. These elitist motherfuckers have mead from like whatever century it was back, 8, 9. We're not that rich. We have like 800-year-old stuff. Some people have, 3,000-year-old stuff, 1,500-year-old stuff. It doesn't matter. I mean, stupid dog. Do you hear that cauldron? We have an armory. I forget what we call it, the weapon room or something. It's right in the center of the house. Like if there was an earthquake, everyone's like, run to the armory. I think the gun room. I thought they called it the gun room. I thought it was an armory, but people in Kentucky called it the gun room. I don't even know what it was. I'll have to look that one up. I'm a stupid dog. Maybe I'm getting a little bit of, say, dementia. I can't remember what we used to call the gun room, but whatever. We always were banished to do our takes in the laundry room. This is one of our first takes in the cauldron. The cauldron room. It's not in the cauldron. We're not being boiled alive in the cauldron. It's the cauldron room. Why would you have a cauldron room? Why would you? But this brings me to a more salient point. The man is hiring a Frankenstein's monster look-alike, a double anger for Frankenstein's monster as his butler. I said, is that your butt alert, man? Or is that your butler? Or is that your butler? He says, this is my butler. He doubles as my valet and my, whatever you call it, the guy who combs all the dandruff, all your lapels. Whatever. The man has hired a fucking double anger for Frankenstein's monster. This is the Frankenstein monster. I call him Frankenstein. His forehead is like a movie theater. It's like a movie theater screen, okay? He's got that square head and one eye way higher than the other thing going on for the whole Frankenstein monster thing. I swear to God, he's got two vicious growths. I said, those skin tags, or are those your Frankenstein's bolts on your neck? He's not ashy. He's grayishly, greenishly weird colored. His complexion is grayishly. He's got thin lips. He's got them baloney lips, he's like almost green around the lips, and then so his, I don't know what color it is. It's a baloney color. One's doesn't even appear. The upper lip doesn't even exist. The bottom lip looks like a slice of thin baloney. It's disgusting, I'm telling you. This butler, we're in for it. This is a horrible thing. This is a terrible thing. This butler, it's Frankenstein, I'm telling you. Whatever. I'm a stupid dog. I was worried about it. Why am I in the cauldron room all of a sudden? The laundry room's not good enough for me? You know what I'm saying? And now the man has hired. Sometimes I think maybe he just wants a big, burly guy because, we're always involved with the dog wars. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the man's like, hey, listen, guy, if I have to execute myself, I'll execute myself. So just think how quick I'll execute you. All right? If we're wondering what's going to happen, the end game here, I would blow my own brains out all over the thing if I had to prove a point or to serve my upper echelon. So how quick am I going to be to cut your balls off, roast them, feed them to you? I'll partake. I'll eat a little nibble of your roasted balls. Then I'll blast your fucking brains all over the lawn. Hopefully it's the lawn and not some kind of contract. Like in the movies, the lawn, you get to go, hey, God bless. And they let the dog lick it up. Everybody's not going to be, no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. And then the other thing, if you're going to hire Frankenstein as your whatever you say, and you're going to banish me, the dog, to the cauldron room, now there's a cauldron room? I was even unaware. We had an armory. We have deep in dungeons, down way below the manor house. We've got the best wine cellars since whatever, okay? From French wines that are 1,600 years old. Mead, the mead has to be like 3,000 years old or whatever it is. The mead, the Vikings had the mead before they had the mead. We've got mead that was held onto by Vikings from, to the Viking, it was like 600-year-old mead. To us, it's like 4,000-year-old mead already. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm a stupid dog. I'm just telling you, the man with all our power and all our elite realms. Now we're cash poor imbeciles. The man suffered an oxygen deprivation brain injury when he was a 9-year-old kid. So it's always been the thing. It turns out he's an idiot, a savant. What do you call it? Veterinarian. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know what Ambien. He don't know the difference between Ambien and amoxicillin. But he knows that take little tiny instruments. And one time a rabbit. I'm a stupid dog. Okay, I attacked a rabbit. I thought it was a squirrel. I attacked a rabbit. I bit the rabbit. I almost killed the rabbit. The man called me off it. We threw him on the golf cart. We raced him back, and the man in his garage, in this elitist, rich, posh neighborhood in Louisville, Kentucky. Not Louisville, it's Paducah. But I mean, it's in the suburbs. You don't know if it's too close to this one or too close to that one. It's over there a little farther western Kentucky. Like, I have to be a little more elitist than just like they are in the Louisville area. They're not that elitist in the Louisville area. But anyways, it's western Paducah. There's enclaves. You know what's going on in his garage. He rescued this rabbit. Turned out the rabbit learned how to talk because of the man's operation. And he wasn't even trying to do that. That was the first Frankenstein. That was like a rabbit Frankenstein. The rabbit talked. Then the man got onto this talking animal thing, and he ordered me a collar from Guadalupe. It was Guadalupe or Guadalajara. I'm not sure. But it was to make sure I could talk, and I learned how to talk. And it took me a long time, And the thing is, a talking dog still only has the same intelligence as an innocent newborn human baby. So it's not like, it's not like AI over here. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the man, with all this shit going on in our lives and all this nuance and all this thing we're trying to do and how we're trying to taper off, and I'm an 18-year-old dog. I may die any day, but I'm still fighting for every breath, and I want to still build. I want to create, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stupid dog, but I still want to have that whole input thing. I want to leave my mark. I want to become something. I don't even know what it would be. The man, he would never let me speak openly. We could have gone on the Ed Sullivan Show or something like it, Johnny Carson, Ed Trevino, you know what I'm saying? David Letterman, Lay Trevino. I think his name was Lay Trevino. It was the biggest talk show on the earth. Like, it's just like Bad Bunny. You never heard of Bad Bunny, but believe me, the whole rest of the earth heard of Bad Bunny. It's not Les Trevino. I think it was Les Cavando. It's Les Cavando. He was the guy who had the talk show. He would have put us on. The man, he couldn't even admit to the local cops that I was a talking dog. No, that was the rabbit. He couldn't admit to the local cops. But I didn't even talk at that point. I witnessed this rabbit for like 5 years of my life, which is like 48 years of in dog years, that's like 48 years. It was 7 human years or 2 or 3 human years or so many months, I forget. I saw a talking rabbit, so then I believed that I could become a talking dog. Then the man ordered the collar from Guadalajara, Guadalupe, I'm not sure. I mean, just skipping time to this point, fast forward to the fact that the man is hiring a butler, and it looks exactly like a double-langer of Frankenstein's monster. And I'm done calling it Frankenstein's monster because I'm a stupid dog. It's Frankenstein. We hired Frankenstein to be our butler. We hired Frankenstein to be our new butler. All right, whatever. Don't worry about it. I'm a stupid dog. I don't even know if this concerns you, but I was just trying to, vent or share or whatever. Maybe it's like a therapy. I'm not sure. But, do you realize that we just hired Frankenstein to be our butler? I'm a stupid dog. I wasn't even part of it. The man won't let me talk to nobody. If I was interviewing this Frankenstein butler, I was like, do you have a taste for human flesh? Do you realize that you're a living corpse? They get you the bad brain. Do you wish they would have got you the good brain? What would have you done if you got the good brain? Where would you be now today if you had gotten the good brain, lo and behold? How old are you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Frankenstein? Hey, Frankenstein, that's what I would have said at the interview. I said, Frankenstein, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Frankenstein would be like, I'll be like, are you sure about that, Frankenstein? Because I don't know if the stock market's going to go 12 years without, you know what I'm saying? Frankenstein would be like, and I was like, Frankenstein, buy gold. Or better yet, get Pokemon cards. Jake Law's brother or Jake Paul's brother. I don't know who the brother is or who the other brother is. One of them made doubled his money in like a matter of months on a Pokemon card. So don't worry about it. I'm a stupid dog. But, bottom line, we hired Frankenstein. Frankenstein's the new... He's going to be like the most important person sooner or later at the Manor House. I'm a young stupid dog. Don't worry about it. By the way, we got to the 10, 12 to 14, 50, so whatever. We got to the 10-minute mark over here.